they're from, what they do. Did we get a wireless mic on this team? On any of these teams? Oh, we did not. That is slightly unfortunate. That is a nice feature to have.
Should we run it out there?
Give a little bit of on-ice audio.
They're already playing it. Just kind of be interrupting.
Did I not tell you the story about
Yeah.
All right, I have some information on Team Spartacus as they're lining up their last shot at the end. They were born out of a random group of people that had never curled before. After the 2010 Vancouver Olympics at the Potomac Curling Club, they formed a 5-week Friday Night Olympic League for brand new curlers. 32 people signed up for the league, and they were randomly put into teams of 4. Their team hit it off right away, and they did really well. They won 5 games out of 5 to win the league. So they, of course, refer to themselves as Olympic champions. They've entered a couple bonspiels, and they've done reasonably well. They've stayed together through this season, and they're doing pretty well. They've got a pretty big team. They have a 5th member that's not here today. But they're good friends. They're trying to have a good time. Somebody ran into me yesterday, said, make sure you broadcast one of our games because we'll make sure there's people out there watching. So hopefully you're out there, and they're a fun team, I can tell you that. They're having a good time out there.
That's awesome.
Really
4 first-year curlers, 5 first-year curlers are here.
That's really what curling's all about, is having fun. And it's a great game, even at all levels.
I mean, there was a huge push right after the Olympics. I mean, we did an open house here at the Rochester Curling Club right after the Olympics. Probably it was the week after the closing ceremony, I think it was. And there was probably 600 people lined up outside just waiting to come in and try it. So there was a huge push right after the Olympics. So that's just awesome. All right, so we've
600.
got Dean Diorio here coming down, trying to just draw in. Maybe just to bump the red shot rock just enough to get shot, but it's really, really light. So it looks like Spartacus is going to steal one here and go up 3-0.
Wow.
So the first-year team here, I mean, being all first years, you have to consider them probably the underdogs here in this game. This technically might be their second season.
And I think they joined right after the Olympics, so they had that last draw, and then they've come back again this fall.
Well, technically the rule says they need to play 10 games for it to count as a season. So did they play 10 games?
No, they said they only played 5 together. I don't know if they played other leagues, but they only had played 5 together.
Because that is the rule. It is 10 games, constitutes a curling season, and as many of you probably know, the Francis Dykes Memorial is for 5 seasons and under. So if they're all first years, that means they've still got 4 more years to be together and grow as a team. So a couple years, they might be a force to be reckoned with here at the Francis Dykes.
Now, Chris, you're also a first-year curler, correct?
That is correct. Yes, I've only been playing since just about the start of the Olympics last year. So I have a couple more weeks on these guys, but not much more than that. All right, so here we are. Spartacus in the hack. Lead shot.
Kim Bell from the hack. Shooting 68% today.
Shooting really well at 68%. Probably calling for a corner guard here. I unfortunately did not catch where they put the...
No, looks like they're calling for a center guard.
Yep, definitely going to be a center guard. The bartender has been mixing marvelous drinks, by the way, so thank you to the bartender. There's little dibs out there. This one's going to be coming in the house. Looks like just in the 12-foot. So good shot there. Up 3 without the hammer. That's not a bad spot to be sitting.
Hey, we've got another sponsor for this end. It's important that you know, because this is how we support ourselves, is by fake sponsors. You can make this stop at any time by just actually really sponsoring the broadcast. Did you know that there are 16 celebrities that are starting a new reality show? They're divided into 2 teams. It's out in the Alaskan wilderness, and it's called Celebrity Sled Dog Racing. And the twist is they're the ones doing the pulling. Michael Vick hosts Celebrity Dog Racing. Next on the Outdoor Life Channel.
Thanks for that sponsor. Like I said, you can make all the fake sponsors stop. Just send us money.
Please, send us money.
All right, so here we are. Going to try and draw around. Try and just tuck in behind that one that's on the 12-foot. Trailing by 3, they definitely need to have a little bit of a few guards here. So even if they laid one on up there as a guard, that wouldn't be bad. Unfortunately, I think I missed a shot, so I apologize for that. This is the blue rock went through the house during our sponsor. That would be Joe's fault. He didn't hit next player on me, so I was staring down at the screen. But they were calling for a center guard, so Spartacus threw up their center guard, so great shot. Exactly where they were looking to have it. Diorio is up now. They're going to just play a hit on the red rock that's in the house. Just try and clear it out a little bit. Chris Williamson, lead, shooting 50% overall. He is 33% on his hits, so this isn't his strength so far in this game. This looks narrow. They're sweeping it hard. They're on it really hard. This is in the guard. This is on the center guard. This might even miss the center guard.
I don't think it's going to miss the center guard. I think it's going to hit the center guard.
By the center guard there, Mr.
It has hit the center guard.
Jams a little bit, and now it's in an interesting position.
It looks like they are sitting two. That was not a good shot.
So red is sitting two. Mr. Williamson misses another hit, unfortunately, dropping his percentage down to a 25 total. So, 42 total. I'm sorry, I've been corrected by my statistician. All right, so they're just trying to put another guard up, it looks like. Maybe just trying to make it bite, but it's definitely not going to get that far. Probably be a center guard right on the middle line. Didn't quite make the line, but still
a guard.
Still a guard.
Samosa for the road. Oh, these things are fantastic.
All right, well, Tom went through the hole, so he whiffed that. Unfortunately, it seems to me that Team Diorio strength is probably more in the draws than in the takeouts. They're missing quite a few takeouts.
That is what it looks like. I apologize for stepping away for a moment. Our lead, Mike Hahn, is calling it a night. Heading home to get some well-needed rest for the morning. I'll be with you till the game is over.
This was released inside the line again. They're laughing about it. I don't know if they meant to or what's going on here, but they're having a good time out
with
there.
The amount that it's going to curl, this actually might not be that bad. This is actually going to end up in a pretty good spot because it's going to guard a shot rock.
This is amazing. That
no, I don't think it is. I think
so
it's curling
going
beyond
past the shot rock even.
That is an awful lot of curl. I'd like to wish a bom dia to all my Portuguese fans and Brazilian fans listening out there. He thinks I'm kidding.
He's really not kidding. So welcome to all of the Portuguese fans that are out there, Brazilian fans. We thank you for joining us on this fine evening. It is Thursday, February 10th at the 72nd Francis Dykes Memorial. Little hit and roll here.
Wow.
I don't know if that was called on purpose, but they picked the guard, rolled between the two rocks, and now sit on the center line in the 8-foot.
There's no way that was called. There's no
you
way.
really have to question whether or not that was called.
That really, yeah.
That was not called.
It was not called.
No.
Still a great shot.
Yes.
Good result. However, they can hit it here.
Unless that's Glenn Howard out there.
A little intern hit for Steven Enochson here. He is shooting 50% on his hits this evening so far. I have moved over seats so I can see the stats now. This looks a touch inside. They may need to sweep this. This is definitely going to curl into the guard if they don't get on it really hard.
Oh, but they're on it.
They're on it, but they're going to get the guard. So they peel the guard away. So not a terrible result.
They needed that guard there.
They probably needed the guard, you're right. However,
that guard was definitely needed. However, I understand.
It does leave the shot rock open.
For the time being.
For the moment. It leaves the shot rock open.
But
so we're looking at a double takeout opportunity here.
I suspect
for Mike Ward.
I suspect that Mike Ward is going to.
Unfortunately, he's struggling a little on his hits tonight. This looks really light for a double. It is online, though. All right, so he's going to pick off one, roll over to the other side. Stays in the 12-foot. So good shot there. He's happy about it. He's slapping high five with the other team. He's really slapping high five with the other team as they're shaking.
I got to say, the camaraderie on the ice between these two teams is really, really heartening.
I do enjoy seeing that. You know, they're out there, they're having a good time. All right, so we're playing a hit here. In-turn hit for Steven Enixon.
This line looks a lot better, but it's got to curl just a little.
They're going to need to sweep it, because if it curls like the last one, they're going to miss it.
No, I don't think they're going to miss it. I think they got it.
All right, they got this one.
It took a while for it to curl because they had a lot of spin on that rock.
Little jam, but no problem. They're still sitting 1.
1 and 3.
Sitting 1 and 3. Good shot there. My co-commentator is very much enjoying the samosas, so we apologize for any chewing sounds.
All right, so we have Mike Ward lining up another takeout. He's going to try to hit and sit, or maybe hit and flop over towards the side. Separate those rocks. They got off it. It's not curling. This is really strange.
I want to thank Kathy Lomnicki for helping me out here. She's assisting the broadcasters in their quest for liquid refreshment.
All right, now we're up to skip rocks.
So what would you do here, Joe?
If I'm lead and I have a 3-point lead, I'm going to eliminate that rock. And if they take one, they take one.
I don't know if they agree with your call. It looks like they maybe try to guard.
I'm guessing because of the way that he is leaning down, they're playing a hit. That's what I do when I'm playing a hit. If I'm playing a draw, I don't need to get that low.
Is that enough ice, though, for a hit here with the amount of curl we've got this evening?
They are checking the monitor.
That looks about draw ice.
You know what? The last rock's stacked up at weight, so I could see them throwing, normal and maybe holding it if they swept it right away.
All right.
But that's not what's happening.
I like your.
They are drawing, though.
Yep, they are drawing.
They're definitely drawing.
They're gonna
I do like your hit call, though. I do think that the hit was the right call, being up 3.
Yeah,
Thank you, Kathy. Very much appreciated. Thanks for helping us out.
He hasn't thrown a hit yet either, though, so maybe that was a factor.
It could be.
It was a factor. They barely got it over. That rock is still totally exposed shot rock.
All right, so Diorio is going to come down here, play a hit on the shot rock. See if they can sit 2. Sit 2, split the house. Sit 2, split the house with the hammer, so that's a
Dean's picture.
Pretty good position to be in. Dean's struggling a little bit, though. Only shooting, is that correct? 12.5%, unfortunately?
Yeah, that's correct.
So he's struggling a bit. So we'll see what happens here. This is the first hit he's tossed, though, it looks like. Am I correct in looking at that?
Yes.
So this is his first hit.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to throw this with pretty good weight because we have seen quite a bit of stuff curl off the wall. They're on this pretty early. They need to get on this real hard. I don't know if he's going to get this.
No. I don't
That's
think he
going
is.
behind the guard. It's not going to hit the guard. It is
Nope.
going to hit the guard. Unbelievable amount of curl tonight. I still cannot believe the amount of curl.